say our grace. Monte, would you lead us in grace, please?
God, we thank you that you're come to you now and tell you thank you that you're merciful God, you're awesome God, Lord, we love you. We ask that you bless this food that we eat and bless the people who prepare it.
Amen.
Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Mom,
Thank you,
for
Mom,
the
Dad.
food.
You're welcome. Smells really good. You guys know what? I want to watch the Just Be video that we were in. I want to see how it turned out.
All right.
The one we were in? The one, yeah, the last one, the most recent one.
Yay! Movie night!
All right, y'all ready, guys?
Yeah!
Let's have movie night. Woo! As I was having movie night with my family and watching Frozen 2, as you know, I am a teacher at heart, so I always ask my kids to discuss the theme of each movie. Oh my God, as we delve into this movie, it was packed with so many lessons, some of which I want to touch on in this teaching today. The first lesson we extracted is if your past keeps calling you, then there are some unresolved issues that you must go back and face. You can't just sweep them under the rug, ignore them, and move on.
All right, y'all did good.
Good job.
Really good. Good job, Monte and Dustin. Good job. Good job, Dad. Really good job, Dad. Good job. Yay. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job, y'all.
Y'all did a great job. So, in this particular video, there were several people that we encountered when we were filming that were interested in our Just Be shirts and our logo. And they stopped us and asked us, what does it mean? So I'm interested to know, what do y'all think about the Just Be logo? What does it mean to you all? Because we had to answer that question several times when we were out filming this particular video. And so as I think about that, what does it mean to y'all?
I think it means that you should just be yourself. You shouldn't care what anyone else thinks about you, because you should live your life how you want to.
Okay. I like that answer.
Say that again.
Do not judge a book by its cover.
That's good.
Don't judge a book by its cover. Okay, I like that. Okay. That's interesting. If I was your teacher, I would ask you to dig deep and tell me what you mean by don't judge a book by its cover.
So if someone just walks up to you and says, hey, look at you, you're too fat, you shouldn't go do what they say to do. Like, you shouldn't go exercise because you're going to get fit. You should just say, okay, well, I'm good with that. Like, I don't really.
Just be comfortable with who you are. Because it's who you are. Not because it's, don't change because it's what somebody else wants you to do. Gotcha. Okay. All right. Great answer.
I think just be means just be yourself. Don't tell
think that just be connects to your purpose? Okay.
To me, I think just be means to be who God wanted you to be. Don't be ashamed of who you are, and don't let other people tell you who you are and like what you're supposed to be doing. And just like know your self-worth and know who you are.
I think just be means, first of all, seeing who you are. Like you said in one of your other videos, not seeing yourself through the lenses or through the perspective of someone else, but it's seeing yourself as God sees you and as you see you. Because if you see yourself as other people see you, like you said, they can always put a price tag on you and change your worth or your value based on how they feel in the moment. And then after that, just be confident in who you are and how you see yourself and how God sees you. Just go.
Love it.
Well, I want to say something about just be too. For me to realize what it was, I have to realize what it was not and what it is not. So just be that means, it doesn't mean living life without restraint, rules, or regulation. It means the exact opposite of that. It means having discipline. And discipline enough to search out your destiny. Discipline enough to look for your purpose in life and also self-discover. The discipline enough to follow the journey. And along this journey with you, I've experienced like freedom along the way. And so I'm more comfortable being free to who God has intended and made me to be. Where before I would minimize myself for people, I'm learning who I am and to maximize that and to be free. Just be. And again, I think that you're doing a good job of relating the message to our audience and relating the message to us. And so what the message is doing for me is freeing me incrementally. Like I said before, I'm taking the journey with you, and for those of us that are taking the journey with you and really, really eating those words, we're actually walking in a new level of freedom that we've never walked in before. And so it's feeding us, it's giving us life, it's giving us momentum to just be, not to worry about what others, where they think we should be, or not even about our flaws or the things that we possess that are probably traits or idiosyncrasies that we don't want to have. Just being comfortable in that, but on our way to our goals, recognizing that it's okay to be a work in progress.
Right.
It's okay to be a work in progress as long as we just don't stop and we just continue the journey and just be comfortable in that. So you're doing a good job, and we really appreciate you for taking the lead on it and leading our family to freedom, because our family has found a new level of freedom as well. So just be.
Right. And I think too, this is, I think, powerful too, especially since you said our family, because so many times pastors' kids find themselves being bound. Preachers' kids find themselves being bound.
Amen.
And they don't find the liberty to just be.
Amen.
And just be who they are. And they don't find the liberty to become. And they don't find the liberty to make mistakes and live lives with errors, because people put them in these glass houses and throw rocks at them, and they have to live these perfect lives. And sometimes even pastors and their spouses and parents are guilty of putting our kids in these boxes where they have to be perfect and live these perfect lives and these images, and they're not able to be free to be and make mistakes.
Right.
So I think this journey is helping us and our family too, because we've learned even through this journey that our kids don't have to be that way or live up to this image. They can just be And it's okay to just be. And one of the things that's been so freeing to me is it's okay to be okay with where you are. And you don't have to be at the finish line and at the perfection line. As I often say, God shared with me some years ago, he's not looking for perfect people. He's looking for honest people.
Right.
And it's okay to be honest with yourself. God already knows where you are. But we're sometimes so dishonest with ourselves. But be honest with ourselves and God. And you will end up mature and growing and getting there. Like you said, don't stop walking.
Right.
And my favorite scripture, one of my favorite scriptures, I have several, is the potter and the potter's wheel. God sometimes has to make us over and over and over and over and over again when he finds those areas of imperfection. And that's okay. And we have to be okay with being okay and sometimes not okay. So, just be. Just be. So, to our family that's watching with us tonight, we wanted to invite you in to our dinner table. Would everybody say hello to our audience?
Hello. Hey, y'all. Hey.
And we wanted to invite you into our dinner table, and we want you to know that it's okay to just be. And it doesn't matter where you find yourself in your life during this season or phase of your life. As I often say, God is not upset with you. God is not angry with you. No matter where you are, God has a plan for your life. So just be. Take a chill pill. It's going to be okay.
Yes.
Your life is in his hands.
Yes.
And no matter where you find yourself, it's going to be all right. Just be. We love you from our hearts and our family to yours. It's okay. God has a plan for your life, and it's all right. God bless. We love you. Don't forget to subscribe to our new YouTube channel, Monte's Motivational Messages. Just be.
Just be.
Just be.
Oh, just.